I'm very excited to present to you our platform technology for managing extremity injuries. My name is Charlie Allan. The company's called MY01. MYO is muscle, and 01 means digital. So the idea is that we're digitizing the muscle, and physicians are using this technology to make the right decision under pressure. We're a commercial stage. We've done over 1,000 patients so far in top centers across the US and Canada and Europe. We've got over 50 trauma centers that are using our technology today, onboarding 2 to 5 hospitals per month. So we're really in this rapid growth, and I'm excited to tell you more about this platform. Over 18 million injury-related admissions are going to be triaged in the ER today. All of those are done with physical exam. And physical exams can't detect underlying pressure that's being developed. Of those, 1.5 million will end up developing some sort of pressure-related injury, and because of the delays in diagnosis, lead to significant limb and life-threatening complications, costing billions of dollars to the healthcare system. This process today, because physical exams are reliant on pain as the primary diagnosis, it takes a while and subjective data. It takes a very long time for the physicians to get a good idea of what's happening to this patient. And because of that time period, the longer you wait, the worse the outcomes are going to be for that patient, causing significant long-term issues, which can mean significant wound complications, all of which will add cost to the patient. And then jumping early, so overdiagnosing also has its own underlying costs. What you can see here is a picture of what the underlying therapy is for these cases. So what you need to do is open up the muscle and relieve the pressure. Obviously very invasive and not something you'd want to do for no reason. So what if there's a platform to detect this pre-symptomatically? And that's really the question that we had, that the orthopod that developed this technology, Dr. Ed Harvey, came to our lab to help with finding a solution. And ultimately, time is tissue. Sensing early will save tissue. And that's what our technology has been able to show. Here's a real-life case of a patient where our technology was able to detect the underlying disease developing over time pre-symptomatically, which gives the doctors an early warning sign of what's to come. So they can align their plan accordingly and make sure that they intervene at the right time, saving significant cost and avoiding significant complications. Now, we aren't just doing case studies. We've done large multi-center studies that have all completed enrollment. What you see here is some of the data that's come out of that. So over 150 patients across 2 prospective studies. What we've shown is 5 hours faster diagnosis for the technology, as well as 100% accuracy in diagnosis. So the product is helping doctors find the problem faster and more accurately, which ultimately lowers the care burden required to manage these patients and saves significant costs to the hospital system. We've got a lot of IP around the sensing technology and the way we deploy the device, so about 10 patents so far. We've got 5 more in process. And what we've been able to do is make the technology super easy to use, but there's a lot of complexity that's built into it. So this physician doesn't need to know everything that's happening. All they have is a very reliable data source that they can use to make better clinical judgment. And then it all relays to a mobile app, which allows for an ability to view the data from a distance, which can also help with care team collaboration, another area where there's opportunity that we've been able to help, because care team collaboration is a key part of making sure that the patient gets the best possible outcome. This is our growing body of evidence. We've got large clinical studies that have happened, and we have others that are ongoing. Some of these are actually funded by the Department of Defense. You can see some very important hospitals that are part of that. So Johns Hopkins, Carolinas Medical Center, Vanderbilt, Hennepin. What's great is that now the new studies that are going on, they've already decided that our product is the gold standard, and they're using that to test new therapies to avoid those large open wounds that we saw earlier in the presentation. So it's exciting to see where this technology is going and how it's advancing care for these patients with extremity trauma. As I said earlier, we launched in Q4 of 2022, and we've been gaining significant traction in the market. What you can see is that we're onboarding a significant number of hospitals, and each hospital that we've onboarded has started to reorder the product. We've got a strong pipeline moving forward, and we see that growth happening and continuing to happen over the next several years, and we're excited about the pathway that we're going. Our strategy has been focused on IDNs, so integrated delivery networks, and that process has started to really accelerate. We said that earlier, but over 120 days it takes for us to get a new hospital on board. I was talking about extremity trauma. That's really where we focused at the beginning, but we have a platform technology, and we've already got commercial traction and usage in vascular as well as sports medicine applications. So we're really excited about where and how this product is evolving and how it's really helping change the standard of care and how we manage patients in multiple different facets of medicine. We've got a clear pathway of how to bring this product from the pilot launch to full launch and then to the standard of care, and we're excited about the next steps that are happening for this platform. We've raised $18.5 million to date. We closed a funding round in March of this year, and we're out raising another $7.5 million to extend our runway. But the goal really is focused on getting more clinical data. So we're going to be running a registry where we're going to focus on taking the data and the commercial activity that we're seeing now and converting that into more clinical data that will help us with private payer reimbursement, as well as showing the expansion of how this product could be used. We've got several use cases that are evolving, not just from the preoperative side. Technology is also used intraoperatively to improve how we treat these patients. And then postoperatively, we're able to actually help with managing the patients and getting them out of the hospital faster, which all of that helps drive down costs, also improves how the economics of these types of cases. So we're really excited about our pathway moving forward and how this platform has been built out. Just to summarize, we also have a really good team. Olivier Bataille has got a significant track record in the cardiology space, the vascular space, as well as the orthopedic world. And then Gino's leading our sales team in the US. To summarize, sensing early saves tissue. We've got a significant number of devices used to date. We're in market in a large market opportunity, and we're looking for partners to help us on our journey. So thank you very much.